face with an Oakland booty. A line from Sir Mix-a-Lot's 1992 hit, Baby Got Back. Many took issue with Lively as a, quote, rich white woman from Tarzana, using that line as a joke.
Oh, please.
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Oh, yeah.
This was quite the uproar. But
Really?
then Sir Mix-a-Lot.
No one ever gives it. No, Brian, first off, nobody gives a flying fuck.
You're right. Yeah, ultimately.
It's just everybody was upset or they felt threatened.
Posturing.
Of course. And does anyone think Blake Lively's a racist or the new face of the Klan? Or
the real joke of I thought the absurd part of it all was to get upset that like she was misappropriating Sir Mix-a-Lot. Like that song was made for white kids in the suburbs. That's not like the black community's song. Baby Got Back, that's a novelty song.
Right,
almost.
but technically it's to appreciate the black female form, as the article says. And that was the other thing that kind of freaked me out. They showed some of the tweets, and one of them said, oh yeah, the rich white girl, LA face with an Oakland booty, as if I didn't hate that bitch Blake Lively enough already. I'm like, why? Why? Did she do something else that I'm not aware of?
She was a bad mother in the town.
Yeah, I'm not even 100% sure who she is.
All right. Well,
I don't. It's listen, everybody, save your outrage for actual events. Could we please do that now? Just let somebody do something and then do it.
And your scorn
instead of making jokes.
Yeah.
And well, first off, two things. First off, it is a lyric from a song. Mm-hmm. Now, if it existed in a vacuum, I still wouldn't give a shit, and it still wouldn't matter. But she's just quoting a song that's a novelty song.
A silly song.
Yeah.
A silly song.
Yeah.
And nobody's really outraged. And if you are really outraged, you got to fucking kill yourself. And
okay. Go ahead, finish what you're saying.
I don't know. My point is, I like this because now everyone is just a racist. Now we're just living in a society where, how many times do I have to say, as Obama gets closer to the exit door, it gets ratcheted up.
Yep.
There's been more race talk since we've had a black president than the prior 40 years before we had that black president, because they have no choice but to overcompensate now. There's really not much left in terms of this society. It is go out, raise your kids, fucking get a job, and get on with it. We're not living in a racist society. We're just not. It's like saying, look, we're not living in a society where atrocities involving fireworks are an issue, but it's not to say it doesn't happen.
Right.
So this notion of like first where you go, well, this is a problem versus it happens. Many people are killed on the road every year. Many people have accidents involving earthquakes or trees falling or power lines.
It's not an epidemic.
It's not our society. We're not in a racist society. We're in a society that recognizes the difference in race, that makes jokes on occasion. This is her making fun of herself a little bit. I feel like she's doing a joke at a little bit at her own expense.
Or celebrating her curvaceous figure.
Whatever it is. I think it's her taking a sort of novelty song and then making a little bit of a joke at her own expense, perhaps. But whatever it is, it's not that.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll do you one better. I'll turn the racist sword on them. You're racist for assuming he was only singing about black girls. Right?
Well, did you see the video? Have you read the lyrics?
Once or twice.
Okay. You might be wrong.
Yeah, but still.
Well,
Oh.
I'll
keep my women like FloJo.
It's just insane. And I don't even know why. I mean, why is HuffPo even report this? What do they think they're doing? I know everyone is a fucking hero because they're pointing out how bad everyone is all the time, but aren't you really just kind of fanning the flames? Like, what are you really doing here other than upsetting people that don't need to be any more upset than they already are?
Rabble rousing.
That's right. And also, congratulations on just getting everyone to tune out to everything all the time, because I don't even give a fuck anymore.
Yeah.
It doesn't. And we also don't have a yardstick that is calibrated. Whatever she's doing, or, we don't recognize the difference between I guarantee the guy, the dentist that shot Cecil the Lion, was hated in the hearts of many more people who I have to fucking live and work with in this piece of shit town than the killers in San Bernardino.
Sure.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Yeah. Well,
does anyone... Why don't we measure things accordingly?
It's the get back to the Garagos thing. You know what I mean? Getting paid out $600,000 for being essentially murdered, killed at least, versus, whatever the, Hulkster got paid out.
Yes, I'm not for the killing of lions.
Right.
But, big picture, don't give two flying fucking lion shits. And Blake Lively, don't care, not a racist, not sitting back anything. As a matter of fact, somebody keeps tweeting me an article. Guess what? American Indian people don't give a shit about the name of the Washington Redskins.
Oh, we got that coming up.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. As I always said, they're worried about fucking diabetes and many other things that plague their community much more than this. Yeah. They don't care. We care. Well, no, let me correct that. We don't care. We just want to be called heroes for feigning this sincerity and that we care.
Well, and with that, but also especially the Blake Lively thing, when did we all agree to stop assuming what someone's intention was? Do we really think that Blake Lively's intention was to hurt people? Did we stop factoring that in?
If Blake Lively, as I like to make this excuse about myself a lot, conveniently, if Blake Lively is actually a racist, why would she tweet these things out and endanger her career? Because the deal is, it's here's what. I'll give you a point. All right. Here. Aha!
Oh.
Huzzah! Back in the day, Rock Hudson had himself a career. And if the word got out that Rock Hudson was gay, then Rock Hudson would not have a career in that time. Or at least that was his assumption. Could have been right, could have been wrong, but that was the assumption. So, what would we do with Rock Hudson when it came time for the movie premiere? Hey, 22-year-old floozy, show a little cleavage, get on his arm, walk down that red carpet so that they can report, he's with his he's a ladies' man. He's got his new gal. He loves the ladies. Perpetual. He's confirmed bachelor. Him and Liberace.